Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. My name's Dave and here's just a little video that I promised one of the subscribers of why I have chosen to go to Costless Bolts and Industrial Supplies out of Moreland Street in Ringwood. Now, yes, obviously you're not going to go there if you don't live there, but why have I gone there when I live in Berwick? Well, I work in Ringwood now and it's round the corner from me. However, like women to a clothes shop, men are attracted to bolts and tool shops and things like that. So I'd gone in there, having a look at tools, and I found a washer kit. Now, I'd previously bought a washer kit off eBay, and when it came, all the washers were odd sizes. But this kit isn't. This kit is a metric size, and it has washers for everything, including spring washers, flat washers, penny washers, and right down to about 6mm, even smaller actually. And after I bought that cost me $25. After I bought that, I went in there again. Now, anybody who has ever been to Bunnings or a place like that for nuts and bolts will know full well that they've got 1,000 different versions of plain nuts, and no nylock nuts the size you want, or no locking washers, but they've got thousands of different ordinary plain washers, all different makes, none with a pitch on them, and it's a bit of a pain. So I went back into the nuts and bolts. It cost less nuts and bolts, and I bought this bolt and nut kit, metric high tensile, $79. Now the difference between this and buying off the likes of eBay or Amazon is you can take the bolts out and you can look at them, and you can see that they're reasonably well made. Now, this kit is nuts, nylock nuts, and bolts and screws. Now, I don't know if you know, but the difference between a bolt and a screw is a screw goes all the way, threads right to the top, and a bolt has a shoulder there. That's the difference between a bolt and a screw. Machine screw, not a wood screw. So that would be a machine screw, whereas this is a bolt. Now, I bought this kit. This kit cost me $79, including GST, and it's got a good number of bolts in it. It's got a lot of, nuts and bolts of different sizes and stuff, but there were some things in here that I probably would never use, and things that I would use a lot of. And I happened to mention to the guy that they didn't have the kit that I wanted. It didn't have the nuts and bolts, and he says, we can make them up. So I put an order in, and here it is. So we had a little discussion, and it's a 12 compartment box, and it has plain nuts, and he even put in, they only had zinc ones, didn't have stainless, but shouldered nuts, different sizes. He's filled up the gaps with washers, all good sizes, 6, 8, 10 mil, and we've got nylock nuts, lots of them, lots of metric nylock nuts that you'd use. And what's more, they gave me a list of what was in there, and said, if you get low on any, just come in and we'll sell you just a handful of nuts to top up your box again. That cost me $42. Now, there's a lot of nuts and washers in there. It's a big, heavy box of nuts and washers. So that is why I go to that shop, and that is why I like it, because it's a personal service. It's not a service where you go in and buy a few bolts and you're done. They went out of those. Well, in fact, once they found out I had a YouTube channel, they were really, really responsive. Even if they weren't responsive already, they were. They were very good, and I feel like I've been going in there for years. I don't suppose they're any cheaper than anywhere else, but at least you can see the nuts and bolts that you buy in, and you know what the quality's like. Not like some of these you get off eBay. Anyway, that's that. So I'll see you tomorrow when I make the video on recovery.